So when you go onto ClickFunnels, you're going to have a lot of options. This is actually once you've signed in, but what you want to do is go to ClickFunnels up here and click Build a Funnel, and it's going to take you to this sort of pop-up right here. You want to go to Classic Funnel Builder, and what we want to be doing is clicking Collect Emails, because that's what we want to do. We want to collect their name, email, and phone number. I'm just going to call this a test gym, because this is going to be a gym funnel to collect names and emails and phone numbers for your gym clients, but the same principle applies to dentists, chiropractors, anything like that, because it all uses the same two-step funnel. But this one I'm just going to do a test gym funnel, because I'm not actually going to be using this. This is just to demonstrate how easy it is to actually create. I just want to quickly say that in my opinion, ClickFunnels is the best software. It is quite expensive. The earliest or the lowest charge they offer you is $97 a month, which is quite expensive. But when you consider that you're going to be charging your clients, you know, $2,000 a month or more, it actually is pretty reasonable for what you're getting, because you only need one account for all of your clients. So it's relatively reasonable. But you can use other stuff like WordPress, and there's other funnel softwares out there, but in my opinion, ClickFunnels is the best. So what we've done, once we've made this, we've got an opt-in page and a thank you page. So I literally always just go ahead and pick a pretty random, simple looking one. Let's see if we can, doesn't really matter too much which one we get, because I delete absolutely everything. And then once it's done this, I want to go to the thank you page. If it will load. And then just pick one for the thank you page as well. Let's go pick this one. And as I said, I pretty much remove absolutely everything. Let's go ahead. There we go. So we're going to go back to the opt-in page, and we can click right here, edit page. Now, it is very, very simple to make a funnel. So first of all, like I said, I remove all of this because I don't want any of this. I want to start absolutely from scratch. I'm going to add a new section. I want it to be a medium section, and we're going to add a new row, one column. Okay. What I want to do is add a headline saying, enter your details below to receive your free 10-day pass. This is just going to be an example, so we'll just do a 10-day pass for a gym. It's a good offer to use. So we can pick a different font, and we'll make the font size a bit bigger. And then we're going to add a subheading. I always like to add some scarcity, so you can add a timer. So let me just show you how that would work. You can go ahead and add a minute timer, and you can just sort of add a time of, I don't know, let's just say 6 minutes 23 seconds, and that will, you can add like a subheading saying offer only available for the next blah 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 blah. But I don't like to do that because it's not really as authentic, because some people might just wait out the 7 minutes and then refresh and realize that it is all is just a load of shit, really. So what I do is I'll put something along the lines of something that can't really be tracked. So maybe something like only 11 left, or because so if in your actual ad copy you've put 30 passes available, and now you're putting here only 11 left, they're probably going to be thinking in their head, wow, it's going quick, I need to sign up quickly. So you can do only like only 4 left, whatever you want it to be, and then something along the lines of first come first served. There we go. And then what we need to do is add some things for them to actually fill out. So let's go ahead and add in some inputs. We'll just duplicate this a couple of times, and then we want to add a button for them to actually click. So as you can see, it's already looking a bit like a funnel. I'm going to quickly add a background as well. Okay, so I've just added a background. I'm also going to add some different opacities to the back of this to just make it look a bit better. So I want it to stand out a little bit more, so we can just go ahead and do that. And I also want to make it slightly rounded corners, because that definitely looks better. And we can also edit the margin so it comes down a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, it's really starting to take shape. And now we need to I don't want to clone that, didn't mean to do that. I want to go ahead and make this a full name. So we want it as full name. So enter full name here, and then required. And the fonts, always make sure you're consistent with your fonts. So if you're using, whatever font you're using, try and stay consistent with it, because otherwise it's going to throw people off. So try and make it relatively consistent. Your email address here is definitely what we want. We want their email. your email address here. It's automatically going to make it required. And then we want their phone number is the final thing we want. And then we want to make sure that's required with this font. And I also need to just change this, rather than saying I need it to say enter. There we go. So it's really starting to take shape. We need to add a button option for this to actually, so what's it going to do once they've typed that info and once they've clicked the button? We want it to submit the order/form. And then we can also add the margin a little bit so it comes down a tad, because we don't want it too close. There we go. And as you can see, it's pretty much done, really. Like this is your actual landing page part done. You know, we can actually make this a little bit bigger if we want, so it looks a bit better. We can edit the margins. This isn't really an exact 100% what I would do. You know, I've got templates that I pretty much just duplicate for every one of my clients, but you know, you can just muck around with this. It's a really good ballpark to, you know, have as a general idea. We can go to general and we can remove our affiliate badge and everything. You can add a like a fav icon or a favicon, whatever they're called. This thing up here, this is the favicon, or I don't know if it's favicon or fav. I've never really tried to find out, to be honest. And then we can go ahead and just save this. So it's going to go ahead and save it, and that is pretty much your landing page. We can make it slightly more transparent, like so. And that just looks a little bit better there. And again, like just small minor details you can continue to muck around with. So we can make the text color darker so that it stands out a bit more. You can muck around with different fonts. You can change the button color. You know, there's loads of different things, small minor things you can do. But I'm just going to go ahead and save this how it is right now. All right, and then all we want to do is go back into the actual sort of this page right here, whatever you would call this, and then go into the thank you section. Now, obviously, we want to edit the thank you page as well. So a thank you page is really good because this is where you want to upsell them on, you know, different things. So you can either say call now and get a second week for free, or you can pretty much offer anything you want. So let's just go ahead and delete all these sections once again, because I want to start completely from scratch. So let's just go ahead and do that. There we go, and we can also change the background. You want to make sure you stay consistent with your background. So let's just go ahead and add the exact same background we used on the other one as well. Alright, so we've got the exact same background. We want to add a new section, also medium as well. You want to make sure your landing page, your opt-in page, and your thank you page are exactly the same pretty much. You don't want to differ them too much, because otherwise they're not going to do the upsell, because too many things have changed. If you suddenly start changing the fonts and the backgrounds, it's just going to really get messy. So make sure you stick to one consistent theme. So what we can also say here is add another headline and just say, you know, thank you. Thank you. Again, we want to make sure we're using the same fonts. I think we used Oswald. We want to make sure it's black. We can edit the background color so that it's pretty much the same. There we go. We want to go to advanced, make sure it's 10 pixels. And that's a little bit too white. So let's just go ahead and make it a bit more transparent. And we want to make the font size slightly bigger as well. There we go. One thing I like to do on my thank you pages is add an image with a coupon. Now, when a lead comes through, it's automatically sent to my client's phone. So this isn't too crucial because my client is instructed to ring them within sort of 10-15 minutes of getting the lead through. So the actual coupon, I say on the lead form, you know, screenshot this and show it upon arrival. It's kind of more to just instill it in their mind, right? So if they've actually got it screenshotted, they've taken the effort to screenshot it and put it on their camera roll, and it kind of just adds a bit more intent to it. And if they, you know, get their phone out and show them when they arrive at the gym, it gives them, I can't really explain it in words, but it kind of just sort of subconsciously will make them have more intent to actually show up if they've got a coupon on their phone, even though it's not absolutely necessary. I still like to add it because it also just looks good on the thank you page as well. Otherwise the thank you page just looks a bit bland, so a coupon adds a really nice touch. Alright guys, I found a random coupon on Google. I literally just searched gym coupon and this is what came up. I would definitely not get a coupon that looks like this. There's so many different colours. It just looks pretty much all over the place. I would not get a coupon that looks like that. You can even just sort of make a coupon. You know, just go on Photoshop or Canva, any sort of software like that, and pretty much just have the gym's logo, the gym name, say what it is, you know, a free 10-day pass or whatever, and you can make a nice little image. But this one, I definitely wouldn't recommend using one like this because it does look a bit all over the place. But anyway, let's go ahead and upsell them. So we can go ahead and add a paragraph. So we can just say, you can pretty much upsell them on anything. So one thing you can do is like call now and receive an extra week free, or you know, let's just quickly say something for the coupon. So screenshot this screen. That sounds a bit weird. Screenshot this and show it upon arrival. We want to make this black and slightly bigger as well, so it stands out. There we go, and we'll move the top margin a tad. Screenshot this and show it upon arrival. We'll duplicate this as well, and we want to now upsell them. So we can say call now and receive a second week free, or this was a 10-day pass. So screenshot now, not screenshot, call us now, and you can get this for free, an extra week, whatever it may be. So you could do that and add the phone number as well, or you can say share this offer using the buttons below to receive another week free. And then what you can do is in ClickFunnels you can add the social share buttons, social share, and you can add these buttons here, and as you can see, this is pretty much our funnel done. Yes, you can muck around and do some different things, but this is the general idea of a funnel. You've got your thank you page, you've got your landing page, and you've got your thank you page. One thing I would recommend, and a lot of people don't do this and it can muck up your funnel completely, is copy this link right here. So let's just go ahead and copy this and go back to your opt-in page. Go to edit page, and then you want to go up and make sure that on submit it goes to your thank you page. Okay, so settings, general, on submit, go to, and this is the link to my thank you page. Okay, and that's exactly what we want. One minor detail I forgot to change, which was the submit button right here. So you can just put you know, submit, or you can put claim my free week, or claim my free 10-day pass, whatever you want. Just make the button enticing, and that is pretty much your funnel done. So let's go ahead and test this funnel. Make sure you save it, obviously, and then we're going to go back and we're going to test this whole funnel from start to end. Obviously, for your actual URLs and stuff, you're going to settings, and you can just change the domain you want and whatever path. So you can have it as like your website name / your client's name or whatever. That's all done in settings, but I'm not going to get into that now. This is just actually making the funnel. Now let's go ahead and click visit funnel URL, and this is the funnel right here. This is the thing right from the start. So let's go ahead and remove all of this. Enter your full name, so we can just put some stuff in there, full email and phone number. Claim my free 10-day pass. It's going to go ahead and redirect you to the thank you page where it says thank you. You get your coupon, screenshot this, show it upon arrival, share this offer using the buttons below, and then you've got your buttons below as well. This has got the affiliate badge in the bottom right, so I would definitely want to remove that because you don't really want it to say made with ClickFunnels in the bottom corner. It doesn't really look too good. So let's go ahead and remove that. So let's go to settings, general, hide. We can put the same fave icon or whatever it's called, and we also want to bring this down a little bit. I didn't change the top margin like I did on the other screen, so let's maybe bring that down a tad. And that is literally it, guys. That is your funnel done. You know, you can edit a few things. You can change the SEO stuff. So for this, it would say thank you, so you could change this to thank you, and it will change it in the top in the actual tab. But this stuff is not really too necessary. I would definitely make sure you put the absolute best funnel you can do, but these things is kind of just like little things that, in my opinion, definitely add and make your funnels look better, but they're not absolutely 100% necessary. So we can change this one as well to get my free 10-day pass, and then we'll save this. So now that we've done that, we can go through the funnel again. Now we've fixed those slight errors, and I definitely recommend you do this. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link to this funnel in the description, but definitely run through the funnel yourself and make sure everything looks good. So we've got all our stuff. Enter your details below to receive your week. Claim my free 10-day pass. It's going to take you to the thank you page where we've got thank you. The affiliate badge is gone. We've got our thank you in the top left, and everything looks good. So definitely run through your funnels yourself. I'm going to leave a link to ClickFunnels in the description, and also a link to this exact funnel that you can edit and use this as a general blueprint for your gym clients as well. Even if it's a dentist, change the background to a dentist and just modify a few things. So rather than a 10-day pass, change it to a teeth cleaning or whatever it may be. But this is a good little ballpark, you know, sort of template you can work off of. So I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.